The Bulgarian split squat. This is a very popular exercise, and rightfully so. It's a beautiful exercise for really isolating and training single leg strength. And by taking that, also known as a rear foot elevated split squat, by bringing that rear foot up, you're really biasing essentially just more of your weight on that front foot. As we saw in a previous episode where we're talking about just a split squat, it can get easy for me to kind of sit back into that front or that back leg and use that back leg to help me get up. When I'm doing a rear foot elevated split squat or a Bulgarian split squat, I don't have that ability. Obviously, I'm able to push up a little bit from there, but based on the setup, it's done in a way that prevents you from doing that. So I'm going to be using a bench here. They have various attachments that you can put on a squat rack or even a beautiful stand that's just for split squats itself. Really good for at home gym or something like that, in addition to stretching your hip flexors. But here I'm simply going to be putting the top of my foot on the top of this bench. Okay. From here, sometimes it takes a little wiggling around to find your spot, but once you do, you can mark however you want to kind of know what that distance is from the bench and that orientation that feels best for your setup. And now our rear foot elevated split squat or Bulgarian split squat essentially looks like this. Now the patterning's a little different. When we're doing a standard split squat, we pretty much talk about going straight down. Here, I like kind of talking about a downward and back angle so that we're really ensuring that we're sitting into the full extent of this hip and this leg to then push out of. If I'm just here, it's very easy to get going too far forward, and that can put a lot of pressure on that front knee, kneecap, and everything else that might cause you discomfort. It's not wrong, but it might cause discomfort. So from here, standing tall, if I'm holding weights, they might be here or here. And essentially, I'm just trying to sit back and down here into this pocket. You can also think about that back knee kind of trying to go below you. And then we're going to come up, back down, and up. It's not critical that the knee touches. What's critical is that we're just loading this. So I might only go this depth and be able to come back up and still get everything that I want out of the motion without necessarily having to touch the knee all the way to the ground. So this is your rear foot elevated or Bulgarian split squat.